Game 89 done and dusted in the books. It threw up a few curveballs, true? Did you sell Mohamed Salah or did you keep him? Did you bring in Kevin DeBryune? Did you sell Heung-min Son? There's a few results this weekend that we didn't expect to see. 3-0 for Liverpool against Leicester, who were injury ridden. Didn't really expect that. Tottenham on top of the lead, doing Man City. Man United only 1-0 against West Brom. But yes, lads, we're going to touch on every single game fantasy Premier League wise, and then at the end of the video I want to show you my team and reveal my points for this game week. But let's get in to the first game of the weekend, which was Newcastle against Chelsea. So Chelsea defeating Newcastle 2-0, which was expected, to be honest. Nothing really out the ordinary here, except that Chelsea had a few good chances and should have won by more, if anything. As we can see, clean sheets for pretty much all the defenders, but some bonus points for Reece James, 2, and 1 for Chilwell. Mason Mount getting an assist, nothing too out of the ordinary. Another star for Abraham, another goal, and 3 bonus points. Is he favouring Frank Lampard? I say he. Frank Lampard, is he favouring Abraham? Because if he is, and he's going to start more regularly, that could be a good outside option, Abraham, because he does score when he plays. Timo Werner, 5 points, but he should have had many more than 5, to be honest. Mr. Sitter really, and squandered a few good assists, just played some terrible passes, but he created so many chances as well. So if you're a Timo Werner owner, you would be frustrated with this game, but I don't own him, so I wasn't really frustrated. But I am a frustrated owner of St. Maximum. Again, just drawing another blank, but Newcastle do have good fixtures. As you can see here, Newcastle, everyone pretty much getting 2s and 1s, nothing out the ordinary. Yeah, look, I'm looking to sell St. Maximum, me personally, but the fixtures are good, and I just know if I do sell him, he's just going to come in red hot and score some massive points. But yeah, in this game, 3 bonus points to Abraham, 2 to Reece James, and 1 to Ben Chilwell. Another big game across the weekend was Villa Brighton in the FBL community, because lots of us have heaps of these players. Now let's touch on Brighton. Good victory. No one really seen that coming. All the form was with Aston Villa coming into this game. And yeah, Lamptey, big red card. When I say big, very unfortunate. I thought very unlucky, but it is what it is, and it looks like he's gonna miss 1 game week unless Brighton appeal that, which I think they can. You know, I think that red card could be overturned. Solly March getting a late winner, good goal that was, 3 bonus points for him. Lallana going off injured but still getting assists, and Morpai, I'm a frustrated Morpai owner myself, drawing another blank. But that guy, Danny Wilbs, getting a goal and 3 bonus points as well. Oh, sorry, that was 2 bonus points for Solly March, my bad, and 3 to Danny Welbeck. It was a good finish by Welbeck, wasn't it? It shipped the keeper, Martinez, like it was nothing. Aston Villa, very disappointing. Again, conceded 2 goals. Konsa scoring a nice header there. Yeah, but yeah, as for clean sheets, none to any prevail. Traore looked good. It was on set pieces, taking him off Jack Grealish, and I do feel sorry for those who decided to captain Jack Grealish. Very bold if you did that attempt. And Ollie Watkins drawing a blank as well. Had some few good chances, but was unable to capitalise. And Ross Barkley going off injured after 5 minutes. But as the bonus points stand for this one, it was Danny Welbeck getting 3, Solly Marsh getting 2, and Konsa getting 1. And then came the biggest game across the weekend, Spurs beating Man City 2-0. And to be honest, me personally, I don't know about you, I wasn't that surprised in this result. Man City didn't have that great form going into this, and it's just a typical Jose Mourinho performance, if you ask me. Look, City were very, very, very unlucky to come away with this game with nothing. De Bruyne had a great chance that was blocked by Jesus. Jesus didn't score a goal, but it was taken away from VAR. And was it handball? Debatable. Look, it did hit his upper arm, but Question if that's handball or not these days. I'm not too sure. And those 24 shots to Man City to 4 shots in Tottenham. Tottenham converting 2 of those, 50% shot accuracy there. Look, on another day, Manchester City could have easily won this game, but they didn't. And Tottenham looking good for clean sheets. As you can see at the back there, Eric Dyer getting 7 points, Alderweireld 6, who did go off injured in this game. Hugo Lloris getting 10 points with 3 bonus points there. Heung-min Son getting 10 points. Good goal, literally in the first minute of the game, or couple of minutes of the game, I should say. Also getting 2 bonus points there. And Harry Kane still with an attacking return, getting 1 assist. Now, we all know Tottenham do have hard fixtures coming up, and I will touch that later on in the week when we're looking at some players to bring in and some players to sell. Look, they're hard to sell now. Jose Mourinho has done it again. We are now thinking, well, we're second guessing ourselves now. Should we be keeping Son and Harry Kane now? They can do it against the big teams. I'm not too sure. For me, this game threw up more questions than it did answers. But as we can see in this one, 3 bonus points to Lloris, 2 to Heung-min Son, and 1 to Eric Dyer. Another interesting game across the weekend. It was Manchester United 1, West Brom 0. Bit of a snooze fest this particular game. But as for fantasy Premier League wise, majority of FPL players were trying to bring in Bruno Fernandes this week, and he delivered. Very lucky to be delivering, might I add. He did have the penalty. He did miss the penalty, but Sam Johnson was off his line, so he got to retake it, which was fair, and he buried it. And he gets 3 bonus points as well. Oh, just before this, he gave a penalty away, which was then overturned. So on another day, Bruno Fernandes could have easily walked away with 2 points, but it is what it is, and United rode their luck. As you can see, all the back line getting clean sheets, Lindelof getting a bonus point, and Aaron Wan-Bissaka getting 2 bonus points. I didn't think Aaron Wan-Bissaka played that well in real life, but that is how Fantasy Premier League works for you. Again, West Brom, they did hit the post, but majority of the game, they were pretty dreadful. They weren't really attacking anything. Sam Johnson was really good, made some really, really good saves. He gets 4 points, and De Gea made 1 world-class save. But in this game, Bruno Fernandes, 3 bonus points, Wan-Bissaka 2, and Lindelof 1 bonus point. Another very interesting game across the weekend was Everton versus Fulham. Now, I watched this game live. This was end to end from the first minute. Packed with goals, this one. And our boy, Dominic Calvert-Lewin. You know what? Some people were actually talking about getting rid of Calvert-Lewin before this game. But I bet you those people are thinking again at the minute, because he comes away with 2 goals in this game. 13 points. Tell you what, he is having some season. He's got just as many goals as Arsenal. That is mental, right? But yeah, again, Everton, they struggle to keep clean sheets, but that's not going to stop Digne from getting 2 assists, 8 points. Look, I would be keen on getting Lucas Digne in my side. It's just that Everton are terrible trying to keep a clean sheet at the minute, which really does put me off, which is such a shame because he's so attacking. Decore getting a nice goal there. And Richarlison getting the assist for the opening goal for Calvert-Lewin, who is just on fire at the minute. I tell you what, the opposite to on fire is Fulham. And I tell you what, they cannot score a penalty to save their lives. They have had 3 this season, and they have missed their all. Albeit, I would say, it was a very, very unlucky from Cavallero, who basically slipped and kicked the ball into his own foot, and it went over the bar. In my opinion, very, very unlucky. But I tell you what, they did score 2 goals from open play. They did look very good. They took it to Everton. And there was some good performances, especially from Ruben Loftus-Cheek. But other than that, as FPL-wise, I don't think there's too many players from Fulham that you're looking at bringing in. And Everton do have some difficult fixtures coming up. But as for the bonus points, 3 for Dominic Calvert-Lewin, 2 to Decore, and 1 to Luca Digne. Next game, on to Sheffield versus West Ham. This one was was end-to-end, entertaining. Should have been definitely more than the 1 goal in this game. But as for FPL-wise, there wasn't too much to report. Hilaire getting the goal for West Ham in the end, which is one of the funniest goals you'll see this season if you actually watched it. It was in the contest of getting the ball, but then just cracked his shits and just walked off, and the ball just basically just came to him, and with anger he just struck it and it just found the top corner. Funny goal, but on another day Sheffield could have scored easily 3 or 4 goals. McBurney could have had a hat-trick on another day, but I tell you what, Sheffield don't look good in this season. Completely different to the way they were last season. Declan Rice getting look good in this game, but as for fantasy Premier League wise, I don't think we're looking at bringing anyone in. Souček, Mr. Sitter, oh my word, a ball fell to him, and on the volley he literally 6 yards out, all he had to do was put it on target and he completely fluffed it. And I know there's a few Souček owners out there that would be frustrated with that, but Fabianski coming away with 9 points. Creswell is a player that I might be looking to bring in. He's looked very well this season. As you can see there, got 1 bonus point and the clean sheet as well. Masaku there also with a bonus point. 3 bonus points went to Haller and 2 to Fabianski. Another game which I have no idea how this ended up 0-0 was Leeds versus Arsenal. On another day, this could have been 5-0 to Leeds, honestly. Arsenal should consider themselves very, very lucky coming away with a point with this game. Again, they just don't look good attacking at the minute, Arsenal. Aubameyang, Saka as options, I think they're just a void at the minute. I think there's much better value out there. As for defense, they don't look good at the back. I think Leeds hit the crossbar or hit the post 4 times in this game. So I just think staying a void from Arsenal players at the minute is the way to go. Even though Leno did get 3 bonus points and 10 points in this game. But as for Leeds, Bamford could have had 2 goals on another day. Dallas had a very good chance, squandered it. Rodrigo had a good chance and hit the post. It was so many good chances in this game. But as for the bonus points, 3 went to Leno, Orlovsky 3, and Bellerin 3. And a red card to Pepe as well. Looks like he's set to miss 3 games, but I don't think too many players out there have Pepe at the minute. Next game, Liverpool versus Leicester, 3-0 this one. And to be fair, I didn't really see this one was going to be this way. I thought, you know, with all the injuries Liverpool have got and Mo Salah getting coronavirus, this is the time now. This is the time Brendan Rodgers was going to say, here we go. We're going to take it to you. And it was nothing like what I expected. Johnny Evans scoring an own goal. And to be fair, Leicester didn't really create anything. There was like 1/2 a chance Harvey Barnes took. But other than that, Jamie Vardy, Harvey Barnes, James Maddison, they all created next to nothing, to be fair. And that all the credit goes to Liverpool. I thought Liverpool looked, from top to bottom, looked very, very decent. Andy Robertson getting in a great assist for Diego Jota. Are we looking at getting Robertson back in our sides now? Are Liverpool strong at the back? Can they keep clean sheets? We shall find out. And James Milner getting a couple bonus points as well with the assist there. And fair play to you if you sold Mohamed Salah and you bring in Diego Jota. He is looking the goods at the minute. For the value of 6.5 million, he is delivering points in abundance. Yeah, big talking point this week about Diego Jota. Are you bringing him in your side at the minute? I tell you what, I am definitely got my eye on him. And fair play to you if you've stuck strong with Roberto Firmino coming with the goods this week, getting a goal. As for the bonus points, 3 to Andy Robertson, 2 to James Milner, and 1 to Diego Jota and Alisson. And then on to the games this morning. Burnley 1 at Crystal Palace 0. A result that I did not see coming. Crystal Palace, very, very unlucky how they did not come away with a goal there, especially that Benteke chance right at the end there. It was a great save from Pope. And as we can see, Pope with the 3 bonus points as well. And a Burnley clean sheet. It has been a hot minute since we have seen a clean sheet from Burnley. Good goal from Chris Wood as well. He gets the 2 bonus points there. As for fantasy Premier League options, I'm still not really keen on Burnley as well. And as for Crystal Palace, Zaha missed this game, so that was unfortunate. But yeah, not really too much to talk about. As for the bonus points, 3 to Pope, 2 to Wood, and 1 to Taylor. And on to the last game of the week. Wolves won, Southampton won. A result which I thought was fair. Southampton had their chances. Theo Walcott on another day should have had himself a brace. Unfortunately didn't. Did score a goal though, his first in 15 years for Southampton. Che Adams getting another assist. Tell you what, he looks to be on fire his last 5 games at the minute. McCarthy getting 7 points, 2 for saves. And 3 bonus points as well. So McCarthy owners would be happy with their performance. As for Wolves, again, they look a little bit frustrating. Jimenez, very, very, very unlucky not to get the goal there. Hit the post, came out for Neto, who buried it, scored the goal. But as for the chances, Wolves didn't have too many. They did look a little bit lackluster. They did have one with Semedo there. But to be fair, it wasn't too much to brag about, or even if you think about bringing anyone in from Wolves at the minute. As for the bonus points, 3 to McCarthy, 2 to Che Adams, and 1 to Kyle Walker-Peters. Right, the time has come to reveal my points for this game week, and I have got a luxurious 58 points. Nothing to brag about. To be fair, I consider myself very on par with the average. Nothing too amazing, but at the same time, I did get a couple of things wrong. I'll quickly go over the team. Measler, 6 points. To be fair, I was confident in Leeds getting a clean sheet against Arsenal. The underlying stats of Arsenal this season show that they're not great attacking wise, but I was worried that Aubameyang was going to get a penalty or something shifty like that was going to go against the grain. Ben Chilwell and Reece James, I got the double up on the Chelsea players there, and they both came in with bonus points, so I was wrapped with that. But the one that I was very unlucky with, I thought, was Eric Lamptey. Lamptey had a very good game. On another day, could have had a couple, not one, but a couple of good attacking returns. He's been great at getting forward this particular season, but that foul at the end against Jack Grealish, was that a foul? I think it was so soft, and to get that second yellow, look, he's going to miss 1 game now. So should I sell him? Should I keep him? That's going to be on another episode, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, disappointing to get the -1. As for my captain, Sadio Mane, it was probably about the biggest disappointment of my team. At home to Leicester, again, he did have a great chance, which was saved by Schmeichel. But on another day, he could have had a couple, so I can't beat myself up too much. He has been okay for me this season. Heung-min Son, I was keen on not selling him because something in my heart was telling him that he was going to get an attacking return against City, and he did as well. I should have captained him, but hindsight's a wonderful thing. And I did bring in my one trade, I should have said at the start of this video, well, my one trade I did have this week. I did have 2. I had 2 free transfers, and I still do. I only used 1, so I rolled the other. I traded out Mohamed Salah, and I bring in Jack Grealish because I haven't owned Jack Grealish all season, and with the fixtures that Villa have, I think he could be a very wise investment. But I am working out a way to bring in Mohamed Salah back into my team. Again, I said it before, the most frustrating player I do have in my team is Saint Maximum. He hasn't, I haven't had attacking return in him in a hot minute. How many weeks is it now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks. Jesus, it's been 6 weeks. But have a look at Newcastle's fixtures. I know if I am to trade him out now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. His next 5 fixtures contain Crystal Palace, Villa, West Brom, Leeds, and Fulham. If they're not the 5 easiest fixtures in the Premier League, I don't know what is. So do I trade him? Do I sell him? I'll save that for another video. Calvert-Lewin, 13 points. I wasn't expecting 13, but I was expecting an attacking return against Fulham. And Moipai, I just was so frustrated in this one. He started the season on fire. He's on penalties. He had a good one-on-one chance against Martinez. Should have went around the keeper, but he didn't. Getting me 2 points. I'm looking at selling him this week. And we got Harry Kane, who gets an attacking return, did get an assist, but again, value for money. What's his 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? It's been 5 weeks since we've had a double-digit haul from an 11 million player. So, am I going to sell him? Am I going to keep him? I'm not too sure at the minute. As we take a look at the bench, Ryan, 3 points. Dallas, 5. Dallas should have had a goal, scuffed a good chance, which would have meant Leeds would have won. Ramo, 2. And Mitchell didn't play, but to be fair, I've got that last spot there just to save some cash. But yeah, 58 points overall ranking. So overall points, I've got 533. Overall rank now, I've got, this has not been updated, I just want to say, this was before the games last night, 259,000, so in the top 260k, that's probably going to drop me out to the 300k mark, there or thereabouts, but to be fair, we're a quarter of the way through the season, and I'm in the top 300k, so that leaves me a good step. Last year, I did finish in the top 3k, so that leaves me a good 3/4 of the season to get some points, gain momentum, and try and beat my record from last year inside the top 3k. But yeah, lads, that's game week 9 in a nutshell. Stay tuned for tomorrow. We've got some good videos coming out, some players who you should be getting on your watch list, or at least keeping them on the radar, some players that you should be keeping an eye out for. But yeah, much videos coming out this week. If you like this video, please do me a massive favor, hit the thumbs up button, and if you want more FBL content, make sure you hit the subscribe button. But anyways, my name is Curtis. I am blessed, football obsessed, and I wish you nothing but the best. Take care.